All right, we want to head to Holden Korwicki, who is live in Wilmington. And Holden, obviously not a mandatory evacuation in that area, and you're seeing a lot of people just strolling down the streets.
You're right, and there's been another band kind of rolling in here, and you can see there's people out here kind of walking around taking pictures. But I really want to show you this. Let's look back over towards the battleship over here. Look how dark it is. This is back to like the north and the west over here. But as you can see, these clouds are kind of wrapping around, coming back towards us, and the wind is really starting to pick up down here. So it's kind of been interesting to see the amount of people down here. And one of the people I actually ran into was an old friend of mine. He's a district attorney here in New Hanover County. We got a little gust of wind there, but this is Ben David. Ben, you were telling me you had a decision to make about staying or going. You're here.
Well, I advise 1,000 officers in 20 different police agencies, and I can't ask them to stay and serve and protect if I'm not going to do the same.
And you were telling me you guys had to move a lot of your inmates out of the jail here. Where'd you send them to?
We ship the federal prisoners up to Virginia. We release some people on their own recognizance because we're leaving the strong message out there that there's a vacancy sign at our jail for anyone who would come in and either break and enter into unoccupied homes or loot exposed property or unfortunately price gouge in the wake of this. And so we want to make sure that we're protecting people and pets first, but also that we're going to protect property for everyone watching in Raleigh.
What about your own family? Are they staying? Where are they at?
They're actually in the triangle as I'm talking to you, and I want to thank all the people there because it's the kindness of strangers that we really bring out the best in people during storms like this. We've seen it with boarding up homes here and getting people out of town. Now it's time to hunker down and let the first responders, the true heroes in this community, take over and make sure that people remain safe.
Where are you staying at through this? Because obviously travel here really within the next few hours is probably going to be impossible.
Yeah, I'm going to hunker down at the courthouse actually. That used to be the command center before we moved it, and so we have generators there and we have buried lines and very few trees downtown, as you know, and so I think it's going to be the safest spot for me to ride this thing out, and I have work to do, so that's where it's going to be.
Do you have any food there? That's the real question.
Lots of peanut butter.
What's your advice for the people who have decided to stay?
Please remain indoors. It's important not to just let curiosity take over and wander out. I mean, this is the last time I'm going to be out in here. I'm actually walking my dog right now, who's our courthouse dog. I'm going to get inside, and I urge everyone else to do the same and kind of ride this thing out.
All right, thank you very much, Ben. And there have been some power outages actually around town. I had a number of people saying they were out walking around because their power got knocked out, but those are kind of spot outages at this point. Of course, guys, if you are making the decision to stay indoors because as you can see, the wind is really picking up out here. Live in Wilmington, excuse me. Holden Korwicki, CBS 17 News. I gotta go find another hat, guys.
Holden, I was gonna say, you were talking about these bands coming, bringing like a gust of wind and some rain, and I guess your hat is a victim of that. We are so sad to see it off into the distance.
I think Florence might have wanted to put a hat over her eye. Maybe that's where that's going, because as strong as these winds are and as swiftly as this water is moving here in the Cape Fear River, I feel like that hat is probably in the Atlantic Ocean right now.
Yeah, let that be a warning. Do not wear a hat if you're walking around Wilmington right now, or you could end up like Holden there. All right, Holden, live in Wilmington, thank you so much for that update. Good information.